Hi, my name is Raisa. I'm teaching in Kirkland Academy of Music and Performance, and today we will talk about vibrato. Vibrato is basically when you put your finger on the string and then you just wiggle it back and forth, and why you need it, it will give you a more beautiful sound, more interesting and fuller sound, and you will be able to get different tone for every sound, depending on how fast you vibrate. You can go wider, bigger, and then you can go smaller, more narrow vibrato. And there are a couple different ways to vibrate. You can go more from the hand in some situations, and then just with your finger, with your knuckle. But today we will talk about wrist vibrato. So you're just moving from your wrist. I'm going to play just a short melody, first without any vibrato and then with vibrato, so that you can hear the difference, how it sounds with vibrato. So first I'm going to play without any vibrato. And now the same melody with vibrato. So when you try to do wrist vibrato, the motion should be kind of like you're knocking on the door with your knuckles, like this. So the way you practice it, you can do it without the bow first and without your fingers. Just go to third position, and your hand, like the rib of your palm, should touch the side of your instrument here. And then you can try to just wiggle your hand without any fingers. Just wiggle it like that, back and forth. Just shake. And your hand should be really free, light. It's like you should be able to move it freely on the violin. You're not pressing on it, like it's not, your hand should not be tight. So really light, and just go back and forth like this, wiggle it. So when you do it, the motion of your hand should be still like you are knocking on the door, right? With your knuckles. And then you can do same thing with your fingers. So now you put one on A and then try to wiggle two. And with fingers you can lift your rib of the palm. You shouldn't touch it necessarily. Just lift it like that. And then two. And then three. And four. And then you can go back. 3, 2, 1. And fourth finger will be a little harder at first, because fourth finger is weaker than other fingers, so it might take some time. But don't worry, just keep trying. It will get there. Your hand will get used to that, and your finger will get a little stronger, so it will be easier after all. And then you can do same thing with the bow. So you put one on A and play with the bow. And then 2, 3, and then 4. And when you vibrate, make sure your vibrato does not stop in between the notes or throughout the note. Make sure you shake your hand non-stop for every finger. So I'm going to play back now, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm not going to stop vibrato throughout the whole thing. And then you can try the same thing on your scale. For example, if you play G major scale or any scale, doesn't matter, whatever scale you're playing, just go really slow. Let's say you do 4 beats for each note. So you count till 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do it really slow and vibrate every note. You can also vibrate open strings. For example, if you're playing open G, you can vibrate it with third finger on D string. So you play G, you put 3 on D, and you vibrate there, and you still play G, open G. Same you can do with open D. If you want to vibrate open D, you put 3 on A, vibrate it, and then play open D. And same with open A. To play open A with vibrato, you put 3 on E, and then vibrate. So another thing that you can do, you can also practice with metronome or just count yourself. You can vibrate really slow first. For example, you go on G string for your scale. So you play 1 on G, your second note in scale, and then you can go really slow, just waving your finger back and forth, really slow like that. Then you can do it twice faster. Then 3 times faster. And then faster. So just take any finger, any string, and try to go slower, then twice faster, then 3 times faster, and keep counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then twice faster, 3 times faster, like that. This way your fingers will get the steady motion back and forth instead of like slowing down, speeding up, just going with different speeds. You will vibrate with the same speed, just non-stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, like that. So you can either practice just slow notes on the scale, trying to wiggle with the same speed, non-stop for every finger, vibrating non-stop, and then you can try just going slower, like I showed you, and then faster and faster. Just try 1 finger at a time. Just do 1 on all strings for each string, and then do 2 for each string, and then 3, and then at the end you can start trying 4th finger. As I said, it will take some time for 4, but you'll get it. Just keep trying. Okay, that's it for vibrato today, for wrist vibrato, and then I'll see you next time. Bye.